because it's giving me feedback. So what you guys are watching, the Discord folks probably know, the TikTok folks may not. You are watching live a camouflage net center in eastern Ukraine near Kharkiv. And it is a center that was set up to make camouflage nets for the Ukrainian military. We have been raising money to pay for the actual fabric that gets woven in there. It's actually not surprising that it's very specific fabric they use because it has to be all weather, of course, and it has to be specific colors. There are, actually, I'm going to grab you a couple of the nets I've got that are finished that Vlad sent me. There's white for the winter. There's colors for the spring and summer that have a very bright green. There's a more muted green that they use at times of year, maybe fall, where the colors are a little drier. In other words, like a drier green. It's very interesting. But they've set up a number of these centers around Ukraine, Vlad will tell you in a minute, to make these nets at the request of the military, specific military requirements to make these nets, and then they give the nets to the military. But we've also been fundraising with the auctions we do over on our Discord. And actually, we wanted to do an auction today with you guys as well, which I've got to set up this really quick to raise some money today as well for the camouflage nets. So, all right, I will stop talking so it's not echoing in my ear. And, ooh, where, all right, Vlad.
Okay, I think we can start. Let me start showing center in general and say something. Let me invite for helping head of our organization, Nadia. Nadia, come on. Say hello. Yeah, that's Nadia, head of our organization. I think you see her in a lot of videos and a lot of photos which we have. Let me, please, here. And we together with Nadia describe to you how this center works and what actually is the center of volunteers and how it looks like, okay? We want to start from the beginning.
My dog is hungry.
That's exactly enter to our shelter. We work in the shelter, something like this one. Here, Maxim, you also see him. Maxim!
Maxim!
Say hello.
Yeah,
that's one of our main driver. That's still Nadia. She is not speaking very well, but she can something understand a little. Yeah. And now we're moving from one storage to another storage, and Maxim exactly arrived just now.
Now, can you tell us approximately where you are in Ukraine?
We are in Kharkiv.
Oh, you are in Kharkiv. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I am exactly in the Kharkiv city.
So Kharkiv is up here, folks, in Ukraine. That's where Kharkiv is. Okay.
Yeah, and Maxim just delivered some humanitarian aid, which we will use later. After we enter to the... just a second. Stuck on the traffic jam. After we enter, you see also some humanitarian. That's a small. That's actually humanitarian aid from Germany. We received. When we received? Когда мы их получили?
Когда случилась катастрофа в
Херсоне. After that's actually humanitarian for Kherson catastrophe when Vakakhovka.
Where the flood happened,
Yeah, when the flood happening and we received this humanitarian aid from Germany. And let's talk a bit about exactly masking nets. That's the first room where actually everything is started.
Now, just so you know, Vlad, in English we would say camouflage nets.
Camouflage nets, okay.
Yeah.
Masking nets, camouflage nets. Okay.
So these are the camouflage nets that they're making for the thank you, Nick, that they're making for the Ukrainian military at the Ukrainian military's request. And we have been helping them raise money to buy the actual material they weave in the nets.
And that's exactly material for camouflage nets. And we exactly raising money for these materials. Let me show in detail how it looks
interesting.
like. Yeah, one piece, and that's exactly net. Net which we use. I will show later how that's used.
Это белый материал, тоже это.
Also, this one exactly white material for the
That's the winter. Yeah.
for the winter camouflage nets. Some of the food, of course, because we still a humanitarian center, so of course food. And dress for children and everything like this one.
Right.
Exactly one piece weight. Сколько весит примерно? Approximately one piece of this one material weight about 25 kilograms.
Okay.
And,
So it's
and we use usually
60 pounds.
more than 1,000 kilograms per month. All our centers using something.
Which is a little over 2,000 pounds a month. All right.
Yeah. After we receive this material and these nets, let's go next. Thanks, Nadia. We go next to the next our process. Here, this is like planning and everything else room. The second room, what we have.
Yep.
And here, let me show.
Cute children.
Yes, children also help us.
He's looking like woo.
And here girls preparing exactly pieces of the net.
Okay.
Можно я покажу чуть-чуть поближе? Like this one.
I mean, they can if they want to say something, they can. You can always translate if they want to say something in Ukrainian or Russian.
Yeah, he just say hello. And here we prepare special pieces which we use later.
Okay.
Also, because of this one is planning room, you see some numbers, calculations, planning, and everything else. What exactly our request and what exactly needs. Also, some stuff for children here, and a small like kitchen with tea and coffee.
Right. Actually, Vlad, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop you again because every few minutes I should be telling people what we're doing because on TikTok we always have new people coming and going. Okay? So what we're doing, folks, is we are in eastern Ukraine in the town of Kharkiv, and we are touring a facility that is being used to make camouflage nets for the Ukrainian military. At the Ukrainian military's request, we've been fundraising, and actually we're fundraising today to raise money for more of the nets. And the woman there holding the computer, like Vanna White, is Nadia, who is the head of the charity Kharkovy Mir, that is coordinating the effort to make the nets for the military. They've got volunteers. You see in the background, the one woman is actually cutting the strips that will be used in the net. And Kharkovy Mir, that Nadia runs, the woman there, also is in the West. We would be familiar with them as kind of Meals on Wheels. They provide food for people that can't get food, and during the war, you can imagine there's lots of different people, but also they provide a lot of other things. They raise money to help children, they raise money to help people with disabilities, all sorts of anything to help people in need. And now they've also branched out and are helping to make the camouflage nets as well. Actually, Nadia can say something in Ukrainian if she wants, and you can, or Russian, and you can translate if you want.
Надя, хочеш щось сказати? Українською. Є.
Українською, всім привіт.
Vlad.
Дякую.
Держи, один.
And Vlad, show Nadia.
Да.
Vlad, show Nadia. Yeah. Here, oh.
Let's try. Надя, попробуй
There you go.
щось сказати українською.
українська мова?
Да.
Так, ну що, я хочу перше за все сказати, що я вам дуже вдячна, ви нам дуже довгий час допомагаєте.
Так от.
Потім,
Да.
добре. Джон дуже багато нам допомагав, і мені навіть трошки так, як я хвилююся, бо перший раз я реально, для мене Джон як зірка, я його завжди бачила, там всім показувала в TikTok, дивіться, хто вам допомагає, дивіться, що є багато переглядів.
Let me translate very quickly. Nadia, I want to say thank you, special for you, John, and for your subscribers, for your greatest help and for trust exactly Peace to Kharkiv organization. And she is a bit nervous to see you in person because because you know he for her exactly like a star person who helped Ukraine and everything
Yeah.
else.
Well, thank you, but she's the star, but thank you. You know, for us, but yeah. No, very cool. No, what can I? No, one. Let me ask Nadia and Vlad translate if she doesn't understand. But I'm curious, as a charity that typically does, for example, providing food and things for people in need. How did you become also working to help the military? How did that connection happen?
Зрозуміло, ні?
Ну, трошки не зрозуміло.
Добре, тоді дивись.
Добре, присядемо, ти мені просто
А давай ми якось, щоб було видно, кудись присядемо. Just a second, John, okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
We want to sit because our arms not so strong.
No, that's okay.
We actually moved to another room where masking nets is created. Давай ми так присядемо, щоб було... Ні, в іншу
Я
сторону.
показую тебе просто.
Ти мене показуєш. Давай отак от, щоб нас було видно. І направо. О, якось. Диви, Джон питає, ти започаткувала організацію як поміч гуманітарну цивільним особам, доставляла їжу, займалася ми доставкою їжі, доставкою першої необхідності товарів. Як ти прийшла до того, щоб допомагати військовим в цілому?
Ну, в першу чергу, як я розмірковувала. Я, коли почалася війна, я думала, що маса, ну, свої, коли дуже багато людей нервують, як я розмірковувала, що якщо дуже велика кількість людей починає тривожитися, нервувати, впадають в паніку, то це буде створювати велику поміху для того, щоб взагалі владнати ситуацію, захищати нашу країну. Тому в першу чергу я для себе зрозуміла, що по-перше і легше допомогти моєму населенню, бо під час початку війни я не розуміла, що ми саме можемо допомогти військовим, треба його не заважати. І головне, що побачила, що була дуже велика паніка серед місцевого населення, навіть мої сестра моя, ось яка в сусідній кіно знаходиться, вона була в паніці, вона дзвонила мені зі сльозами, бо їх квартиру знищено. Їдуть знищену квартиру, вони були, їх квартира знаходиться прямо, де почалися бойові.
I will translate shortly because that's a lot of words and I'm not so good as Ukrainian to English translator, sorry. But in general, Nadia just talking about starting the war and why we actually decide to help people. First of all, Nadia gave accent to avoid panic of people and to help people which flats is destroyed. Also Nadia says that her sister also affected by war and his flat also was fully destroyed. Exactly now she is helping also with masking nets and everything else. But first of all, the main thing is to avoid panic and to help people with some urgent needs.
Right. Is there any concern about security because of the locations where you make the nets?
What do you mean exactly about security? What do
you mean? I mean, would the Russians want to target you to stop you from making nets? Or not really?
Not really, and our nets making in the shelter, so that's not a big problem. And,
well, I mean, what? Because the
yeah.
Russians wouldn't attack your shelter?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. But okay, yeah. Just curious. Or if anybody has other questions they want to ask for Nadia, or about the, or if you want, why don't you show us some? Take us in back. Actually, we're behind you. Maybe show us with them actually making the net itself.
Yes.
And just to remind folks, we are in Kharkiv, Ukraine with Vlad. I'm in Washington, D.C. Vlad's in Kharkiv, Ukraine, and he is showing us a facility where they are making nets, camouflage nets, for the Ukrainian military. And we've been helping raise money for that. And actually, I do have the fundraiser live right now. If folks want to go to my link tree, they can donate to help make the nets. My link tree address on TikTok, you'll find you could actually go to on either Discord or TikTok, my last name, aravosis.com.
Yes.
And the very first thing that comes up will be the Vlad's PayPal information. Oh, hello.
Let's use mine. Yes. Let me introduce very quickly. Зараз я заберу один наушник. Sorry. Here, that he comes from the United States, yes?
No, New Zealand.
From the New Zealand, yeah.
A little different, yeah.
And help us also with masking nets, and he can also describe our process in detail, because my English not so perfect as his English. That's why that would be better.
Sure. What is your name? What is your name again? Zach?
Z-E-D.
Zed. Oh, I'm sorry, Zed. Okay, hey, Zed. Sure. Explain a little bit for folks what you guys are doing there, or what the process is, maybe.
Well, they're making camouflage nets for the army. It's basically I only know how to weave them together.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. That's what we're curious. Yeah.
I assume they just cut the material up into strips, and then they collect all the strips, and then we just weave them into a camouflage net.
Is there any kind of
quite simple.
Is there any kind of design that you guys follow, or no?
Is there any? No,
there's no kind of specific. Okay, that's what I was wondering. It's random. It's not like a specific design that you do.
Yeah, because I think the reasoning being if it's too much of a pattern, it becomes recognizable.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Is most of the material? I mean, is most of the material? Because I was looking. Vlad showed us earlier some of the material they were cutting up. Is most of the material like polychromatic? I mean, with multiple colors, so that the material itself is random, or is some of the material actually monochromatic?
It's probably 95% of it is just plain green, and
right.
The other 5% is dual colored.
Okay, so different, but again, as long as once it's cut into strips, the color distribution's random anyway. So that's why you guys don't have to worry about what color you're putting where. You just strip it or do it, and it's fine. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay,
John,
interesting.
John, may I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
I want to notify all guys that we receive first donation from Cherry, and that's a pretty big number. So congratulations, exactly fundraising starting and first donation received.
Well, and actually, you know what? And let me tell folks, because I was explaining the fundraising when we just got here. So we're raising some money today, especially during the live, to make some nets. Obviously, we're a small group here, but why not? Although, you know what? I could always open. I may open this now. TikTok probably won't let me. Actually, you know what I might do? I'm considering, guys, since we've already done half the show private. If you guys wouldn't object, I'd like to close the TikTok and start again, and allow it for everybody, so that maybe we can now do a larger fundraiser on TikTok.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
let's do this one.
Let's do that, because we've already had half the show just for subscribers, which I wanted to make sure we gave subscribers something personal. So subscribers, I'm going to hang up with Vlad, and I'm going to literally start the live again, public, so don't go anywhere, okay?
Okay,
all right.
Okay. Let's do
Stay
this
right there,
one.
Vlad. All right, stay right there. Now we're getting Vlad back. Good. Okay, and we'll see if we get people. I never quite know with the titles on TikTok what we... on TikTok, when we do or don't get people, we're going to find out.
А ты же там что-нибудь прокомментируй, например.
This is exactly outside internal our place. And
right.
As you see, that's exactly windows, and that's a sand. So that's a pretty.
Wait. Wait. Go back. Show us that again. So what you're showing us is sandbags against the windows of the building where they're working, in case the building gets bombed. That's what you're showing us, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. He did that too quickly. I was like, that's very interesting. You don't just do that fast. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah.
Ти стій тут, показуй нас, а ми підемо туди. Let's go. Just put
Oh, that's the whole net sitting there. I didn't even. I thought that was the garden. That's funny. Wow. Right.
Ну,
Right.
а Z пусть разложит в ту сторону, наверное.
I see a big line.
Who help us to make masking nets.
No, just yep. And let me, sorry, Vlad, again, I want to jump in to explain to people since we're starting again. So welcome new folks on TikTok. I'm in Washington, D.C. Vlad, right there in the blue, is in Kharkiv, Ukraine, in northeastern Ukraine. And you are watching live a facility in Ukraine where they make camouflage nets for the Ukrainian military. Vlad is there. Vlad is my contact in Ukraine that we've been working with to raise money to pay for the nets. Nadia, the woman you see in the background there, runs the organization, the charity called Kharkovy Mir. Nadia waved. Kharkovy Mir that does a number of different things, including providing food for people in need, but they also are making nets for the military. Again, more volunteers back there. Vlad is taking us on a tour of the facility today to show you how they make these camouflage nets. Now, the way you guys can donate if you want to help the nets, you can donate directly to Vlad's PayPal. You can donate directly to Vlad's PayPal. You can find the link in my profile on TikTok. Click the Linktree link, and the first thing that comes up, you will see Vlad's PayPal address. It's not a link; it's just Vlad's PayPal. So go to PayPal and donate. Or for you guys, you guys on Discord can just go to Aravosis.com, or I can go and try to copy Vlad's PayPal info. But TikTok as well, you can go to Aravosis.com, my last name on the account.com. We'll bring up the link of links, and Vlad's PayPal is at the top. But if you can donate, we'd appreciate it. We're also trying to do this as a bit of a fundraiser today as well. But yes, no, that's one of the camouflage nets behind. That's a huge net behind.
Let us show. We have a crazy idea. We want to show how exactly net works.
Yeah.
So that's exactly people behind the net. Do you see Nadia?
Oh yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
That's exactly how net works.
Yeah.
That could
now
you
show
go to the girls, please? Also. Yeah. No, якось так. Do you see that in the red T-shirt, but
yeah.
hiding him?
Yeah, that's a good point. I see what you mean. Yeah.
That's exactly how it works.
Yep. Now show the big net on the ground again. That's one of the finished nets, right?
Yes,
Yep.
That's one of the finished nets. Надя, какой это размер? Нет, that's size 9 meters to 12 meters.
Okay, 9 meters by 12 meters is 27 feet by 36 feet. Peggy is asking, how do you make the nets? Although we'll go inside in a minute, Peggy, and they can show us the loom and how they actually weave the nets on the loom. Yeah, I mean basically,
They won't pick up a net.
Yeah. Show us more of the net outside, and then in a minute we'll go back inside, guys, and they will show you how they actually make the nets on the looms. These are the camouflage nets. These are the actual camouflage nets that they are making at this facility for the Ukrainian military. Dano, my lives are Dano had a question. My lives are. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. Sorry, Vlad.
Now I want to just describe very quick. Girls now showing how they pack net.
Okay. Well, it's funny. Actually, I'm going to get my nets too. Oh, thank you, Chaz. Who was that? Oh, and Arifa. Oh, Arifa, good to see you. One second. I have. Oops.
Надя, а ты не знаешь, кто делал
I have my nets.
которые Джону отправляли?
I have my nets as well.
Ну а кто?
So now they're folding up the net. But what's interesting, guys, is you see how large that net was. We said like 27 feet by 36 feet. So like 9 meters by 12 meters. But look at what it folds up into, because it's so light, and you can compress it into a very small thing. This is one of the winter nets that Vlad sent me that I'm going to be auctioning in a few weeks, that they use in the winter because it looks like snow, which is kind of interesting. And then this is a bigger, now this one's interesting. This is a bigger one that I'm going to be auctioning too. That's actually the exact same colors they're using there. And this net, for example, is like 10 feet by 16 feet, so it's maybe 3 meters by 5 meters. But you can see 3 meters by 5 meters, I'm able to put it into a bag like this. You can compress them very well. Oh, thank you, Chazak, for that. So you see how much he's been able to compress it into such a small thing when it's something that's like 36 feet by 27 feet, 9 meters by 12 meters. Yep. Now, just to remind folks, so we're in Kharkiv, Ukraine. I'm in Washington, D.C. Vlad, my friend here, you are looking live at Kharkiv, Ukraine, northeastern Ukraine. To show you on the map really quick, that is up here. Kharkiv, by the way, is right next to the Russian border. It's like 15, 20 miles away from the Russian border, very close, 20, 30 kilometers. They are at a facility where they make camouflage nets for the Ukrainian military. Hello. Hello, guys. Where they make camouflage nets for the Ukrainian military. And we've been helping them fundraise. And actually, we're doing a fundraiser today. If anybody wants to help, go to my link on TikTok. Go to the link in my profile, the Linktree link. Click it. And the very first thing that comes up will be Vlad's PayPal information. And then you just go to your PayPal, and if you can send a donation to Vlad, I'd appreciate it. And I will pull it up on Discord as well for folks. Hang on. There it is. There it is. Boom. There we go on Discord. But we're trying to raise money if we can to build even more nets. Thank you, Chilek and Chad. Thank you. But you're actually, they are actually weaving it right there. Okay. Right. So basically they create, actually, Zeb or Zed? Zed.
Yes, he is here.
Zed, why don't you explain a little bit about what they're doing, how they set up the loom, how they set up the weave, like what are we looking at?
Well, it's not too complicated. Basically, they've just got to get the netting, stretch it over some screws so it's nice and tight. If it's too loose, it's difficult to stick the ribbons through, and then just create a random pattern so it's not visible from a distance, so it looks artificial.
Right.
Because in nature, nothing has got set patterns.
Well, other than what do you call them? The Fibonacci, or what are the
right?
Other than the spirals.
Yeah. Well, straight lines don't really exist.
Yeah. I'm kidding you. Now, actually, zoom in a little closer so people can see. So basically, they just start with a frame out of wood, and you put nails. There you go. And you put nails in it. And then, now, do you guys build the actual? Do you build the loom each time? The actual, the string.
The only. Yeah, you stretch this on each time, but the loom stays.
What I mean is the underlying string that you're weaving through. Is that already prefabricated for you?
Yeah. No, okay. They buy that and just stick that on.
So they buy the string behind that goes like this. They just hook it to the nails, and then you just weave the material through.
Yeah.
And then what do you do? Then tie the material at the end so it doesn't fall off?
Yeah, you got to tie it twice, or otherwise it's got the danger of coming loose.
Right.
So
okay.
It's not too complicated.
How long's the material each?
Roughly about 1 meter, so 3 feet each strip. So
right.
That long.
Oh, actually, can I ask? And actually, let me ask too, just really quick. The way she's weaving, I was thinking you weave straight through. Are you weaving back and forth, kind of randomly?
Yeah, backwards and forwards, because you don't want straight lines.
Okay, see, I was totally thinking it weaved through one by one next to each other. Okay, that would be too obvious.
Yeah.
So she's just going back and forth on kind of on top of each other, so you can't quite tell.
Yeah.
And John, let me show you how exactly net packed. So we prepare a special like this one. Also, we use something like how it's named in English. Do you know? Exactly this one, like metal for safety.
A fishing line of some sort.
No, that's for religious safety, something like this.
Oh, that's Catholic. That's Catholic. Yeah,
yes.
Little religious icons on paper, kind of thing.
Yes, like this one, and also we use this one for people who receiving this one have idea who exactly created this net and what organization.
Nice.
And
now. Wait.
Now,
But are they? You're not sending. They're not religious at all. Is it just simply the?
Yes.
Are they religious? What you sent, or is it just the?
No. That's not so religious. That's like more.
It's just the. It's sort of like a good luck.
Good luck, exactly, and something like small gift.
They had a little woven. Actually, those were cute. Show me again. Those were cute. The little woven Ukrainian colors. Does she have another one to show us?
That's exactly how net pack.
Yeah. Does she have another of the little woven ribbons? I want to see those. Those were nice.
Есть еще браслетик показать?
The little bracelet, yeah.
Just a second.
I'm constantly looking for more things to auction off for you guys.
That's exactly some pieces of materials that
there
could
you go,
show one of them.
Yeah, so it's about a meter.
Oh, so they are. They're about. Actually, that's pretty long. That's probably.
4 feet. Yeah, more than
That's pretty.
4 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a meter and a half, 4 feet.
Yeah, so there's two colours. There's just the plain green and also the stripy pattern type.
By the way, John,
Yeah,
I want to pay your attention that do you see how many people now here? And that's very untypical because our Sunday evening, that's almost 7 p.m. But people still want to help us and all help on the volunteers basis. So we are not paying any money.
Oh, the bracelets are cute.
And
Tell
exactly
Nadia we need to auction off some of those bracelets.
Нам нужны браслеты.
Yeah.
These bracelets exactly created by the children in the school, and they created special. And they created special for military. They know how it used, so we use it for the masking nets, and they exactly in the school created this one special for donation. And that's exactly photos from the front line.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. and a cute little emoji.
Could have been worse.
That's exactly how we use in the tank.
So that's a video from the front line of them actually using the mask on their weapons.
And that's exactly that they use bracelets on the hand.
Oh, neat.
This photo is exactly from the Bakhmut.
Nice. Oh, cool. Actually, yeah, Nadia, I would definitely like some of those bracelets that we can use to auction. Those are very cool. Very cool. Yeah.
And during we are talking, girls finish and pack it, and that's.
Oh, nice.
We have English speaker. Natalie wants to say something. Natalie, say hello.
Okay, hi guys. Well, no, can they speak? Can they just say who they are and why they wanted to help?
Можно наушник на секунду? Headphone, please.
Yeah.
No, please. Just for a second, please.
Yeah, don't worry. Tell her. Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Я переведу.
My name is John. Sorry. Okay, see, your English sounds good.
І в двох словах, і що ти тут робиш?
Українською?
Англійською, якщо можна.
По-англійськи.
І накапало.
По-англійськи.
I am volunteer. My husband was volunteer too in Kharkovy Mir, but now he in Ukrainian army, and he is medic and driver.
Oh wow.
That's all.
Wow. Wow.
А чому ти вирішила допомагати взагалі?
Because I love Ukraine.
Окей.
What was that, Vlad? What was that?
Because she just loves Ukraine and because
Oh,
she
okay.
wants to, he likes to help.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go next.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
No, that was good. That was good.
Some interactive, you know.
No, but that was very. Her English is excellent, actually. She has an excellent accent. Yeah.
Okay, let's go inside, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, and I will introduce to TikTok
Yes.
people again what we're doing. So for the TikTokers, we are live from Kharkiv, Ukraine. Kharkiv is the northeastern border of Ukraine,
My sister.
bordering. Oh, hello, sister. What's your sister's name?
Як тебе звати?
Как зовут?
Miss Olga,
Oh, Olga speaks English well.
I don't hear you.
But Olga speaks English well, I can tell. There you go.
Ти ж не почуєш.
А я не почую.
All right.
Hi.
Hi, Olga. Can you hear me?
Нічого.
Yes, I hear you, but a little speak English.
It's good. Very good. Очень хорошо. Very good.
Yeah.
No, good. Do you help with the nets as well? Do you help there too?
Yes. We help every day when we have free time for this activity because we want the war is over and we need to do something. Things it's very important for us and we need to do what I can.
Yeah. Can I ask you how are people's emotions right now? Are people optimistic? Are they scared? Like how do people feel right now?
Ну, маю на увазі.
Yes, we are very happy because we want positive emotion and we need to be как сказать, хорошее настроение. To
Good
be
attitude.
good mood.
Good mood.
And every day it's very important for us and for our teams.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. Thank you. Good. Well, no, very
Thank
nice.
you.
Very nice meeting you. Your English is good.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a nice day. We continue плести сетки.
Yeah.
Making
No,
camouflage
that
nets.
was good.
Make camouflage nets. We continue.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
That was good.
So, John,
yeah,
you can describe quickly what exactly
Sorry?
we wants to do. Yeah.
Yep.
You can describe
Yeah, so
exactly
what's
about
going on
our
is-
live show. Yes.
Yep. So Vlad is in Kharkiv, Ukraine, which is in northeastern Ukraine. On the map, it's right here by the Russian border. Right, Russia's up here, and he is at a facility where they are making camouflage nets for the military that the military then uses to hide their vehicles in the forests. The tanks and things covers them so that the Russians won't be able to see them and bomb them. They are a charity, these guys, called Kharkovy Mir. They raise money for people that need food, shut-ins, children, all sorts of different people in need. But since the war started, thank you there, Catherine. Since the war started, they've also been making these nets at the request of the military, and we have been raising money to help pay for these nets, and we're actually doing a fundraiser right now. Anybody who wants to go help build these nets, we're raising money to buy the actual material that they're weaving through the net. You can donate directly. 100% of the money will go directly to Ukraine, to Vlad, who is my friend holding the camera right now. Go on TikTok to my Linktree link, the link in my TikTok profile. Click the link, and the very first thing that comes up will be Vlad's PayPal information.
Я не слышу.
Okay? So pull up Vlad's PayPal information, and if you can, donate to Vlad directly. 100% will go for making the nets, if you can. Thank you.
Ой, блін.
And then these are the nets that they're actually weaving right now.
Наверное. Ой.
Oh, we have another. We have another hostage.
We have another volunteer. His name is.
Hello, my name is Vladimir. I'm a volunteer.
Vladimir?
Vladimir.
Like a Putin, but not.
Yeah.
Like
Different,
Zelensky.
yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
like Zelensky. It's better.
Yeah.
I'm a volunteer of Kharkovy Mir from the first days of the war. At these days, we make
Maskinet.
maskinet.
Well, we would say camouflage net. Camouflage net. We would say in English.
Camouflage.
Because camouflage. Well, do you not use the word camouflage? What would you say? Masking though, right? Okay. Camouflage for us is the military pattern that hides things. Is called camouflage. Like the uniforms are camouflage uniforms. Yeah.
And let us go inside our shelter. Maybe my connection on the TikTok was broken for a couple of seconds because I need to reconnect to the Wi-Fi, John. Discord works, but exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So, again, that's our enter.
Yeah. That was okay.
If you're in Kharkiv, you can find this place and join us and help us creating in the person. Also, you can drive to Kharkiv from United States or from other countries for help us.
Right.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Let me connect to
We're
the
switching over to Wi-Fi from the outside now.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Let me see what. Oh, those are the women. The women are saying they like Nadia's Vishivanka.
During live show.
The women are saying they like Nadia's Vishivanka. They want to know where she got it from.
I think Nadia can sell it for
Actually,
only
there's
for
an idea.
$1,000.
Well, tell her
Nadia?
well, they weren't asking to buy it, but they were saying they liked it. They wanted to know where she got it.
Вышиванка твоя понравилась, я предлагаю, чтобы ты продала ее за $1000.
Diva.
It was a present for the birthday.
Yeah.
It was a birthday present. Okay.
And yes, so not for sale.
It's very
sorry.
cool. Yeah.
And
Я можу, за 1000 я можу.
but she is ready to sell for only for 1,000 only for today.
Exactly.
That's exactly the first place. Vladimir, could you please describe what we are looking for?
We start from these rulons and cut with this material on a long stretch.
Yeah.
Strips.
Yeah.
Yep.
Strips.
And currently they're only making one kind, right? They're only making the summer kind of net.
Not exactly. We have also like this camouflage. Let me show in detail. Like
the brighter. Okay.
Yeah, brighter one. More light green, you know.
Okay.
Like this one. That's the first one. And as I talked before, we prepare some pieces like this one.
Right. So that's the original material they use for the nets.
That's
and then
the
they
original
cut them
material.
into strips.
We have a special scissors for this one. That's electric scissors.
Electric scissors. Okay.
Yeah, but we also use a handy scissors. And let me show our other room. That's exactly our other room, where exactly pieces which that showing before prepared.
And then these are the strips already that have been cut up and ready to be woven. Right.
Yes, exactly. Also, we have, of course, some medicines, some stuff for coffee breaks, and everything else. Vladimir, I know that you just finished creating during live show. You and Tolha finished creating one of the nets. That was created just for the latest 40 minutes, 40 to 50 minutes. Let's check quality, John, very quick. Maybe that's bad net.
Yeah. Quality inspection. Yes, and for the TikTok folks, we are touring a camouflage net making facility in eastern Ukraine, in Kharkiv, Ukraine, where they are making camouflage nets for the Ukrainian military. And you can donate to help these very nets by going to my profile, clicking the link in my profile, the Linktree link, and the first thing that comes up is my friend Vlad's PayPal address. Vlad is the guy holding the camera. Vlad, show your face. Vlad is the guy holding the camera right now. That's Vlad. And his PayPal address will come up as the very first thing if you click the link in my profile on TikTok, and you can donate right now to help build these very nets, if you can. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ти ж не маленька. Я думаю, що ти впораєшся. В TikTok. Yeah, and that's exactly we showing a net which created for the latest 40 to 50 minutes by 2 persons. That's exactly. Владимир, could you please show by hands? Можешь руками показать размер, чтобы понятно было? Сетки, да. Like this one. Vladimir is pretty strong man, but exactly this piece created by 2 persons in about 40 to 50 minutes, something like this one, and that's pretty good.
Are all the nets that you create the same size?
Yes. Could you repeat, please?
Are all the nets the same size that you make?
No, of course. That's, firstly created nets like this one size. Вов, можешь, пожалуйста, туда показать, чтобы соотношение. So, let me go a bit here. And that's exactly standard pieces. Oh, sorry.
Right.
Like this one. That's standard pieces of the nets.
Right.
Like this one. And after this net's created, they just combine it in the big net.
Okay, right. So they make individual pieces, and then the individual pieces become...
Yes.
But are the bigger nets always one size, or does the military request nets of different sizes?
No. Let me show very quickly exactly sizes. Разобралась, как там скопировать и ссылку на эфир? So, that's one of the latest requests for our nets.
Right.
As you see, оно, Вов, поассистируй мне, сверху, 2,5 на 4. This size is 2.5 by 4, 3 pieces needed. Then we need 2.5 to 4 to 2 plus 1. This pieces is needed 6 to 4 meters. And like this one. Это результаты или это запросы? Okay, that's exactly a real request. What requested, we have something like planning for plan amount of material, for plan how many people we needed. By the way, about people. Right now, that's not only one center of creation. In total, we have about maybe 14. Нет, центров.
Центров.
Oh.
Okay, about 14. About 14 centers like this one.
Okay.
We have smaller, we have no bigger. That's the biggest one actually. But we have smaller size, and exactly up to today involved more than 100 volunteers in the creation of the masking nets. So that's not, we just show one of the center, but in general we have more than 14 centers.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, anything else? I'm trying to think, is there anything else to show people? I mean, we've already been going for about an hour, so we're about the point where we were going to quit. If there's nothing else, I mean, basically, guys, I'll make one last pitch. What we've been doing is touring facility in eastern Ukraine, in Kharkiv, Ukraine, where they make camouflage nets for the military. And we've been raising money. Thank you, Ben, for the hat. We've been raising money over the last year to help make the nets. Actually, we've raised a lot of money for them already, and we're doing another fundraiser today to help. Actually, it's funny, we didn't have any trolls show up today, I think. We had one troll. Wow, interesting. We only had one troll today, which is surprising, she's saying. We had one nasty Russian who showed up, and that's it, Vlad. Normally, it's nonstop. Very strange. But yeah, so we're raising money to help make more of these nets. Basically, the money is, thank you, Mr. Natural, is to buy the material that they weave. And if folks want to help out, you can go to my profile on TikTok, click the Linktree link, and the very first thing that comes up is Vlad's PayPal, Vlad Naprakovsky, this guy right here, his PayPal information, and you can donate directly to Vlad. And 100% of the money will go to help make the nets. So thank you if you can.
Maybe anyone in the Discord or
Anybody have
in
any
the
questions?
TikTok have any questions
Before
about
we go, anybody
creation
on
of mask nets or something like this one?
exactly. Anybody on TikTok or YouTube or Discord have questions? Is there any Russian military gear outdoors that was captured? I don't know. It's done in a modular way. Yep. Thanks for the glasses, Mr. Natural. Your net game. The manufacturer of Nadia's shirt. I mean, the thing is, Nadia's shirt is a typical Ukrainian Vyshyvanka shirt. I mean, yeah. How close are you to the front line?
Сколько?
У нас до границы с Россией 28 километров.
28 kilometers.
Oh, okay, the 15 miles. Yeah. Well, that's to the Russian border. Is there fighting there or no?
Yes.
Oh, there is. Okay. And I mean, Kharkiv is still getting attacked itself. The Russians are still bombing Kharkiv city itself.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. The capital is still heavily armored. So the capital, I mean, Kharkiv itself, you've still got you still have sandbags and other things to protect the capital, I'm assuming.
Yes.
It's heavily protected. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all I've got, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you, Nadia, especially for everything she does. This is very cool. Yeah. And tell Nadia, though, I want those bracelets. We're going to auction off those bracelets. I want several of them. Okay. Oh, and tell her though the camouflage nets that you guys made for us have been very popular. So we've got the two here that I've still got to auction, but we should probably do. Hello. We should probably do a couple more of nets, I would say, as well. Like do it all together because the nets have been very popular. I've been glad to see the auctions for them have been good.
Yeah, and also I think we can try to send. We will send during this fundraising, as we discussed with Eugene, we may send to randomly donator one of the pieces on the real created masking net. Maybe we will have maybe we will have another live show, and during the live show we will create a special piece of the masking net, which will be sent to the randomly donator of this fundraising.
Actually, that's a really cool idea. That's a cool idea. We should do that at some point, yeah. Because we just go online for half an hour, and they actually show the net that they're weaving, and one person is able to. One person will win. At random, one donor will win the net that they're actually making live. That's a very cool idea. I like that, Vlad. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Nadia not married.
Oh, he's all right. Stop. Be nice. Vlad's trying to find Nadia a boyfriend. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, well, Nadia, thank you very much. Spasiba. Or Jakyu, sorry. Yeah. All right, thanks, guys. All right, then, we're going to sign off. Actually, people were asking, did we raise anything? Did we raise anything today or not too much?
Yes, we raised something. My feeling is that's about $300 we raised during the stream, but not bad, but we will continue for another couple of days or maybe for a week.
Yeah.
I think let's do this one. You will create a separate video and then maybe we will have another live show maybe also from the center. During this show, during this live, we will create exactly nets which will be sent to the randomly donated.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yep, yep. And
Yep.
then Nadia
Thank
will
you.
send us many of the bracelets as well. No, but I want to tell you, but it's for auction. It's not for me. I want to auction them. People would love those. They're very cool.
Джон говорить, що це не для нього, а що це для аукціонів, щоб ти не подумала.
Yeah.
Що...
Very cool.
She trusts. She seems to trust you. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you everyone. Thank
Okay.
you for donations and see you.
Okay, thanks everybody. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Doop. All right, thanks guys on TikTok. This was fun. Appreciate your guys helping out, staying with us today,
Bye.
helping out. All right, bye-bye.